Hey Scrappers, how's it going? Just popping in to talk a little bit about our Pride fundraiser for Trans Lifeline. We did manage to hit our goal at the end of the month, and we'll be contacting our raffle winners soon enough to hook you up with your prizes. Thank you to everyone who participated. Thank you to Giro for the massive undertaking and the dedication of both time and money that you put into putting this together, making this a huge success. Obviously, we wouldn't have even gotten off the ground without Giro's efforts. For today's episode, we have part one of the B.R.I.A.N identity adventure that we played on Saturday with Heath from STF and Jason from 25 North. This recording wound up being super long, probably the longest single sitting thing we've ever done. So we're splitting it into two parts, one this week and one next week. Hope you all enjoyed the show. We had a lot of fun doing it. And though the raffle is over and Pride Month is technically over as well, please, the link still works for our Trans Lifeline fundraiser. If you want to pop in there and donate, they can still use your money. Thanks again. And this is Pot Against the Machine.
Against the machine. Against the machine.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to our 7th ever The B.R.I.A.N Identity Adventure, during which we're celebrating Pride Month and raising money for Trans Lifeline. I'm your host and GM, Sam. You may know me as the GM of Pot Against the Machine. We have here today a superlative team of role players to tackle the nearly impossible task of filling the long, uncomfortable silences wherein it becomes entirely too clear that I have no idea how to play Pathfinder or Starfinder 2nd editions. Before I talk even more, let's hop into some introductions. As is tradition, those introductions will start with our celebrity guests, Jason and Heath. Jason, why don't you start us off by introducing yourself and telling the folks on the interwebs where they might know you from or might be able to find you.
That was literally an age before beauty thing with me and Heath. Hey everybody, I'm Jason. I'm the GM for the 25 North podcast. We are a Pathfinder 2nd edition actual play podcast. Our first campaign was Jewel of the Indigo Isles. Second campaign, we're about halfway through Sky King's Tomb. And yeah, we tend to try to highlight some third-party supplements. So right now in Sky Kings, we have an Iron-born Golem PC. And we have another PC who is using the Elemental Avatar, both of which are from Battlezoo. Elemental Avatar multi-class dedication. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't know what else you want me to say. I'm much older than Heath.
We're gonna sit here in silence and just let you just dangle on the vine for as long as possible.
I'll start listing off dwarf facts, man.
Threaten me with a good time. I guess I'll jump in. I'm Heath Parker. You may or may not know me from my podcast, the STF network of podcasts. We've done a bunch of shows, but we started out as a Starfinder 1st edition podcast with the Apollo Protection Agency, and then branched into other adventures like Live and Let Fly. And have even branched into some Pathfinder 2nd edition with our show Under the Table. And we've done plenty of other behind-the-scenes things for our Patreon and Twitch and things like that, which I've had the pleasure to have many of you on this call in some of those shows, which has been a delight every time. So to be a celebrity guest, I feel like I'm just coming home to some good friends that I've played a lot of games with.
How about Jeff and Giro?
All right, I'll take that as the order and hop in here. Hello, I'm Jeff. You may know me from Pot Against the Machine, where I'm usually a player, sometimes a GM of our McFib bonus content. And yeah, really not a whole lot to say about me, so I'm going to stop talking.
You do an NPC on my show as well.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a really fair point. You may also recognize
fantasy Richard Attenborough.
a much younger version of Harold of Rumplank. That's...
And I'm Jiro. I am also one of the regular cast members for Pot Against the Machine. I also occasionally run our McFib stuff. And that is much it. As with Jeff, I don't have that much more to say on any of that.
But what will you say if
Crushing
they'll just sit here staring at you in silence?
I'll say that this is going to be that I'm the one editing this video, and I'm perfectly happy with just leaving in 10 minutes of us all staring at each other.
It becomes an
Just
Alice's
a
Missing
master
podcast.
Class.
Yeah.
Master class in awkward silences.
Oh, the awkward silence is a feature, not a bug.
Yeah.
Before we begin the game in earnest, I would like to encourage everyone out there to take a moment to donate what you're able to Trans Lifeline. Trans Lifeline is a trans-led organization that connects trans people to the community support and resources that they need to thrive. They run a peer support hotline that's taken over 150,000 calls, providing anonymous, confidential peer and crisis support. They also have a system of microgrants for people in need. So, it's a really great charity. We're not playing live tonight, so I'm not going to talk in terms of sponsoring hero points or stream specific goals, but rather the overall fundraising goal. We're hoping to raise $1,000 for this great program by the end of the month. The donation link should be written on our overlay, I believe, and it'll appear periodically.
Yes, and it will also be appear periodically throughout the chat as well. Yes, I will have that set up on the day of.
And remember, when you donate, you're automatically entered into a raffle to win one of our big prizes this month. So make sure you leave us a way to contact you on the little donation form thingy. This month, we're raffling off sets of Pot Against the Machine stickers, complete sets for each of the book stickers for 1 through 4, a set of Pride Against the Machine stickers, and our grand prizes. There'll be one lucky winner of a $50 gift card from Critical Hits Cookies, and I believe 2 winners for Norse Foundry gift cards.
Yes, 2 winners for $50 Norse Foundry gift cards.
So
That's some good stuff.
yeah, huge thanks to Norse Foundry and Critical Hit Cookies for it's huge them making these donations and helping us encourage people to donate what they can. And between you and me, we are not the biggest podcast in the world, so if you donate, you got a good shot. Just saying. There's a lot of prizes, and we're not talking thousands of people out there.
Play the odds.
Yeah.
Donate.
Previously on the B.R.I.A.N. The B.R.I.A.N. Identity, not B.R.I.A.N. Agenda. That's a different show. We don't talk about that show. The agents...
That's in the Izzy tier.
The agents of the Bureau of Research and Investigation of Aliens in Numeria, at the request of their leader, Garritt investigated the Traveling Dinosaurs Dead show, only to discover that a bunch of dinosaurs were secretly robots working for a robot called the Suckerborg, who was bent on stealing everyone's personal information and using it to cheat them out of money. Before that, they chased some definitely normal sheep that definitely stayed sheep the whole time, broke into the basement of a craft store and stole a sticker press for some reason, pondered some multicolored orbs and wasted a bottle of quite possibly priceless champagne, confronted a boat full of alien robot pirates who turned out to just be kobolds and a disgruntled accountant, and before that they investigated weird leaf activity in the Echo Wood, which turned out to be a dabbing skeleton who was just looking for people to buy his apples. But it's time to stop living in the past, because you can't change the past, but you can change tonight's investigation. Tonight's investigation that is happening right now. We open on a farm, like in the middle of the back 40 on a massive family farm somewhere deep in the Numerian hinterlands. As one might expect, were one particularly familiar with the aforementioned hinterlands of the aforementioned nation, this farm doesn't look like it's doing great. There's row after row of some kind of weird viney plant, but they're all kind of flopped over on the ground and covered in brown spots and all shriveled. It doesn't look like anything you'd like to eat. You aren't even sure what kind of vegetable that's supposed to be. A few yards off to the south is a small patch of bulbous blue-green winter squashes that seem to be doing okay, except that any time you look directly at them, you feel this vague sense of unease. Kind of makes your stomach hurt if you stare too long. Probably best not to worry about it. Wait, are they moving? Kind of looked like they were moving for a second there. It's just a trick of the light. I wouldn't worry about it. Anyway, back over here, away from those squashes, where it's safe, we begin our story with Garritt Burwaddle, Bleachling Gnome, founder and esteemed leader of the Bureau of Research and Investigation of Aliens in Numeria. He's standing off to one side of a roughly 10-foot diameter hole in the middle of this field. It's a warm day in early fall, and somewhere nearby a bird that sounds like it's been smoking a pack a day for years is attempting to sing a pleasant song and failing miserably. Who do we see standing on the other side of this hole? I'd like to go around the table and introduce our characters. We'll start with Heath.
Did somebody say investigation?
Who?
I know someone did. Someone said investigation, and that's why I'm here. You see a diminutive Yusoki, or rat folk, in what can only be described as a superhero's costume, a superhero outfit, wielding a whip that appears to be modified with cogs and springs and levers, as well as a passel of daggers on his person, and the superhero mask that just covers the eyes and does nothing to actually protect your identity. It says, if there's secret agents or I hesitate to use the term because it sounds amateurish, but bad guys that we need to track down that may be a threat to Numeria, or especially Absalom, then Ratman is your man. And he does the superhero bow as though he's presenting his services to you all, and waits awkwardly while for anyone to acknowledge his badass superhero status.
Jason, does your character acknowledge this superhero?
Wait a second. Who are you? What are you doing here? This is all. You're here after me, aren't you? Aren't you? You're here after me. Just like them mushrooms over there. The mushrooms are the ones that turn those things purple. Purple ain't normal. That's not normal. That's not how they used to be. And
no,
you see,
that's surely my nemesis, Venom Ivy.
And he squints at you.
Yes, it probably is. You're right.
You see, standing before you, a gnome with what I can only describe as a massive Gandalf the Grey beard, not Gandalf the White when he got it all trimmed up and looking nice. A big Gandalf the Grey beard with different shades of teal and purple and pink. He's a gnome, obviously, wearing a wizard's hat, and you see on his belt just a plethora of dried mushrooms all around his belt. Different kinds of mushrooms. You got morels and chanterelles and chicken of the woods and all sorts of different kinds of mushrooms. His clothes leave something to be desired. They're really tattered and basically rags that are just hanging off his body at this point. No shoes, not wearing any shoes. He does have not exactly a corn cob pipe, but what seems to be a mushroom stem pipe in one hand that he just takes puffs out of, but it's not lit and there's nothing in it. I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm sorry. You can call me Maury. My name now I gave my name. It's Morale, but you can call me Maury. Wait, who are you? Maybe you should just call me Morale. As he looks to the other two standing next to him.
Identify yourself, brigands.
We're having a silence off, so I guess I'll break it first. So you see one of the other two figures is this figure. They're a little short, but not especially short. Certainly not as short as our gnome friend. This furry creature that at first you think it has orange fur, but the more you look at it, it looks like it's just got orange dust rubbed into what looks like green fur. And its head, you could almost swear its head was some kind of like weird paper mache mask, but that would be ridiculous. So clearly it's just some kind of strange deformity. And this figure waves with one of its 6 arms and says, "Oh, hello, new friends. My name is Flamin' Hot, and I am a," and it looks at its palm, "an uplifted," looks at another palm, "Aurum," looks at a third one, "Vorax. Yes, I am an uplifted Aurum Vorax. And I am from Galarian, and I am not here to hunt any sort of intergalactic criminal potatoes. It is really nice to meet all of you."
Are you sure you... I can't help but note the number of arms. Are you sure you haven't been experimented on by my other nemesis, Dr. Hugo Boss? No, you're not nearly fashionable enough for that.
All Aurum Voraxes have 6 arms.
6 arms.
You see that he also...
6 arms is that's nothing. Let me tell you. You know what you're standing on right now? What you're standing on right now is living. There's this whole planet's one giant mushroom. There's a whole network.
looks down and then steps over and stands on top of a rock.
How about our final party member?
Yeah, standing at, roughly 7 feet tall is a half man, half horse. Of course, he's a centaur in half plate with a shining helm on and a massive lance across his shoulders. And he looks at that 10-foot wide hole and kind of thinks, I guess I could fit in that if I need to go down there. Feels substantially larger than his companions, but new companions at least. But he does offer a kind of a friendly wave with one of his hooves and says, "Hello, small friends."
Hello, new horse friend.
I was delighted to see that you were playing a centaur for this, for reasons that will become apparent quite quickly.
Awesome.
as everyone has assembled around this hole and all introduced themselves, Garritt sort of begins pacing as everyone finishes introducing themselves, his hands folded behind his back, holding his gigantic wrench that is approximately the size of him. And he's just like pacing back and forth along the edge of this hole, and he says, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today for the same reason we almost always gather. Aliens. I was hanging out on one of my favorite haunts and talking to this traveling horticultural supplies saleswoman. You know the type. Anyway, we got to talking about shovels and aliens, and it turned out she had a hot tip for me. She was doing a shovel demonstration in this very field a few days ago, digging a hole and whatnot, when she found the Lord of all mothers, or whatever the expression is. Please, direct your attention to Exhibit A, down there below the ground." Garritt points into the hole using his giant monkey wrench with embedded laser pointer. At the bottom of said hole is a set of metal doors with a seam in the middle sitting slightly ajar. Someone has painted, "Don't Alien, Open Inside," on them sloppily, all in red. 3 ropes tied to large metal stakes in the ground hang down from the surface onto these doors. Garritt shrugs almost apologetically. "This one seems pretty straightforward, right? Obviously, that's a spaceship buried underground thousands of years ago. Somebody didn't want the alien to open up what's inside, which means that whatever is in there is specifically good for people who are not aliens like us, and thus will help us find the aliens who inevitably try to get that thing and make them feel bad because we beat them to the punch and then caught them. So, get in there. It's probably super dangerous or whatever, but you've got swords, right? I specifically remember telling you to bring swords or, like, stun guns or something."
I don't need it. I got my mushrooms with me. They've kept me alive this far, and they've kept my mind sharp. If you don't eat your mushrooms, that's how the government gets you.
I've got the whip of justice and the daggers of vengeance.
I have a lot of weapons. And you see they do have like 6 weapons attached by like lines to their armor, one in front of each of their little arms.
That is
My lance is as
oddly-
large as my companions.
Between the two of you, our enemies will be terrified.
I'm terrified just looking at you.
Well, I got something for that. I got something for that if you need it.
Oh, hook me up.
And Pig takes out a dried mushroom and hands it to you. Now, make sure that when you take this, that you're laying down and you got a big glass of water next to you. Yeah, just trust me.
I don't know if I can condone this scarecrow-adjacent behavior.
Oh, scarecrows! I faced some of them before, and they're terrifying.
I thought the scarecrow over there, I hit it with my wrench and it just kind of flopped over. I think it's fine. I was thinking the same thing, but not this time. Then he glares at the broken scarecrow like 30 feet away.
And Ratman cracks his whip and snaps the rest of the scarecrow in half, just to be sure.
Maury's just gonna walk on over, take a quick look. Ooh, fungus, and leans down.
Oh,
Are you? Go ahead.
if that's all your questions, I suggest you hop to it or climb to it, like if you don't want to roll an ankle or whatever. I'm gonna wait up here where it's safe because I'm very important, Have fun.
So, we're just going in there because it says alien on the door.
It says "Don't Alien, Open Inside." So, like, It's not for the aliens.
It's odd they're using alien as a verb.
Well, I mean, they're weird. They're from different planets.
You know what? You got me there.
Open inside. That's deep. That's deep. Open inside.
Well, I guess let's not alien and let's open inside.
Yep.
Yeah, man. We should all open inside.
All right, so is everybody climbing the ropes down into the hole?
Yes.
Absolutely. Unless you're making me roll athletics, at which point I'll just have the centaur carry me.
I won't make anyone roll athletics. I just want to take a second to appreciate the image of a centaur climbing a rope down into a hole.
That's trippy.
I assume he's very strong.
Well, Ratman for one is just gonna scurry right down the road, like just literally like each time a hand goes further down the ropes, justice, 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 a little vengeance, justice. You guys coming?
Yeah. Hold your horses. I'm on my way. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't see you there.
Because you're so big.
The doors at the bottom are like thick, rusty metal doors. I do need somebody to roll an athletics check or something to try to pry those bad boys open.
Oh, Ruzgar will get out his crowbar that he has and do a force open.
Oh, Ruzgar and that crowbar.
Yeah.
I'd help, but my specialty's more acrobatics leaning.
I can help if you want.
I'm not
And,
I'm not
try
the
first.
Zack Snyder flavor of Ratman.
Oh,
Can Flamin' Hot roll to aid with this force open?
Yeah, sure.
nothing happened. I rolled a dice.
You rolled a dice and nothing happened?
Yup.
Oh, yeah. Nothing happened when I rolled either.
What's up with that?
Oh, it's because the game's paused, probably.
Is
We'll
it?
try.
Or is it because Dice So Nice
Maybe.
is broken?
It might be. Yeah. We may just need to disable that module.
Yeah, I tried to roll as well and nothing.
Alright, I think it's going to force a reload. Good thing
Yep.
this isn't live.
Yeah. See, that's why I recommended, like, let's do this ahead of time, and then I can cut out what needs to get cut out. Or leave this in because
Which
it's
is
funny, but at least...
80% of the show.
Yeah, I did just edit 252, the combat where there's so much delaying, and I trimmed a solid 20 minutes off that episode.
I hear dice
Seems like it
rolling.
rolls now.
All right.
So let me roll my aid on that.
Oh, dirty 30.
And I got a 20, which is an aid.
Alright, so
So +1 to that.
Ruzgar.
I got a dirty 1.
Ooh. You impede them, you fall in the hole.
Yeah. Yeah. You crack your whip and it hits one of us.
Look at the floors in here. This must be the work of Mr. Cold.
So Ruzgar and his crowbar pry open this door, letting the ropes flop the rest of the way down to this hole. And maybe 30 feet below the ground, in a long, earthy-smelling tunnel, you land in, well, If you're familiar with normal Numerian ruins, which are made of smooth metal panels with glowing light fixtures in the ceiling and strange high-tech buttons and flashing lights everywhere with cool futuristic doors that slide into nearly invisible pockets in the wall with a touch, this is not that. It really kind of looks like somebody tried to make it look like that, but using like polished like hematite instead of metal for the floors and walls, and maybe like some kind of enchanted spikes like hammered into the earthen ceiling to cast light, like shaped like fluorescent light tubes. On the north wall of this room, so the wall that's like next to you as you come in, there is an array of homemade looking instrument panels that look like someone carved them out of wood, drilled holes for buttons, and popped little painted pieces of metal or something into the holes, and then painted little fake screens on them. Each of the screens has an identical display, in scare quotes, with the words "Open Reactor Chamber" painted on it in vibrant green. It's weird that they all look exactly the same. I wonder what the point of that is. There's also a thick, fibrous-looking lump of plant matter on the west side of the room. It appears to have grown up through the floor. At the far southern end of the room is a narrow hallway and a single door, which appears to be quite heavy and built from iron or some other rough material.
Oh man, I could really use this level of technology in the rat caves.
Yeah, this is definitely some kind of alien technology and not something that somebody made after maybe hearing about it third hand.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what the government is trying to cover up. It's things like this. Like, they know about this. Like, you can't look at the back of an Absalom coin and the weird stuff that's on that design and tell me that they don't already know about cities like this.
You know, if you look on the back of one of the Absalom coins you're talking about, in the bottom corner, you can see a small family of mice. That is the famed Twain family of Absalom. Not a lot of people know that. Not that I have any connection to the Twains of Absalom.
Oh. Okay. I believe you. And he puts his finger next to his nose. I gotcha.
If you look closely, like engraved on the handle of his, like just above the handle of his whip, it literally has his name on it. It says Deuce Twain. I don't really know what to do here, because this just looks like a bunch of wood-carved stuff.
Well, there's clearly a radiator or radiation, or what was it saying?
It says reactor, which I'm
that's
guessing is
that's the word.
some kind of something.
That's the word.
I don't know any kind of alien stuff, so I don't know, but it sounds dangerous.
Well, and he cracks his little mouse knuckles. Time to do some detective work. And he like taps his mask like it's turning on a hollow screen, and you can see very clearly there's not that level of technology in his mask. Like, it's not doing anything. All right. And he's Ratman is going to start just wandering around the room, and I mean, I can roll perceptions or
It's
whatever you want, just trying to learn more about if there is anything else to learn in the room.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
It's like he thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, the world's greatest detective.
Heavily inspired by Sherlock Holmes. I mean, but who wouldn't be? If you're getting into detective work, it's almost like just give it up. You know, you're gonna be a student of Mr. Holmes, right? It's like if you're a wealthy rat folk family in Absalom, you're probably a Twain.
I never trusted Mr. Holmes. His brother works for the government. It's not. There's something
Well,
fishy.
to be fair, everybody, including him, hates his brother. So. All right. So perception or other lore? What?
If you want a perception, there's a door on the south side. You got these weird wooden instrument panels, and then you've got a weird chunk of plants.
Chunk of plants, you say? How about some herbalism lore?
Yeah, if you want to roll herbalism on these plants.
Do you have the urge?
You go for
to
the
herbal?
herbalism. I'll go general perception. I mean, I could
Also
say
general perception.
I could lobby for. I'm really good at lore underworld, and we are underneath the surface of the world. You know.
That's true.
So could make an argument.
I
so
don't know
that
there's a
lore's not
great
about that
argument.
movie.
It's specifically about lichens and vampires.
Yeah.
I would give you a bonus
I'm gonna roll
to any
my
rules on.
lore legal on the names Heath has been using.
Specifically,
It's
Lauren
all
Kate
legally
Beckinsale.
distinct.
Yeah, bonuses to all Kate Beckinsale related checks, I think.
That's fair.
Yeah, and Bill Nye related checks.
I'm just rolling it for fun. 18 on the lore
perception.
underworld.
With an 18,
Oh.
you were
Ooh.
confident Kate Beckinsale is not here.
Nice.
She may have been recently, though.
Flamin' Hot got a natural 20 to check out these little panels.
Checking out the panels, seems like the one in front of you might not actually be made of wood. Like, it looks like it's wood, but at the same time, the texture's a little bit off. It's almost kind of goopy.
Don't touch that. It might be Mudface in disguise.
You do know there's some mushrooms out there that eat rotten woods. Perhaps it's infected, like them ants from them ants down in Garund. You know, they got some ants down there that the mushrooms get infected and they start taking over, and they're actually dead. It's kind of creepy.
Oh, like cordyceps?
Sure.
Terrifying.
He'd like to poke at the weird squishy wooden screen with one of his swords.
The instant you poke at the weird, squishy screen, it jumps off the wall and attacks you. And actually, all of the
Mudface!
screens jump off the walls, and they move to attack instantly. I'm going to need everybody to roll for
Oh,
initiative.
hey.
Okay.
I had some of these in my Smash Finder game.
Okay.
Oh, is this the same thing? Oh, no. I was thinking
you
the
guys
game
didn't
you're
end
in
up
for
fighting
me.
these.
Yeah, okay.
No, it was the one we were in for you, but you guys didn't fight these. They were in a room you didn't make it into.
We had about 6 hours less than we needed to get to those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know that feel.
All
Natural
right.
2.
Nice. Natural 2 for
Well, you beat my
what's
natural
the
1.
total?
For a 12.
Not too speedy. How about Ratman?
Oh, actually, I rolled, but I have an ability for this, and I told myself I wasn't going to forget, but I did, as is tradition. I have After You. So when you're going to roll initiative, you allow your foes to make the first move in a show of incredible confidence. I don't roll initiative. Instead, I voluntarily go last and gain panache.
Whoa.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to bump you down by a tiny bit in initiative then.
You guys go ahead. I'll assess the battlefield and see what rat folk like ninjutsu studied under the monks of Sun Wukong skills need to be employed here. And he thinks, you fully understand, he thinks he is like aura farming. Just like flexing to the max.
What did Flamin' Hot get on initiative?
Flamin' Hot rolled a natural 1 for a 10.
How about Maury?
Mr. Morel Crumblecap rolled a 14 for a 27.
All right. Well, unfortunately, you're all taken a little bit by surprise by these weird panels that are, they still look like the panels that were on the wall, except they're all squished and goopy and blobby. And the panels are going to burst forth and kind of move onto a space that overlaps both Flamin' Hot and Rosgar. And they're going to slurp. So I need I need fortitude saves from Rosgar and Flaming Hot. And no, I didn't use I don't have the DCs on here or automatically, so we're doing it manual.
Got a 21.
A 21 is a fail.
The 29.
29's a pass. So that is 18 bludgeoning damage. Flamin' Hot will take all of it. Rosgar will take half. And then I need a reflex save from Flamin' Hot and Rosgar as well.
What are these rolls?
Not as good. Oh, no. Ooh. A natural 2 for an 11. That might be a critical fail.
It might be, but lucky for you, there is no critical fail condition. You are simply both clumsy 1 for as long as you share a space with this swarm.
Bummer.
Yeah.
That'll bring us to Maury.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. I think I got something for this. You just you hang tight, okay? You hang tight. And Maury's going to take a step forward. Yeah.
Maury, be careful. If you die here, you can't become an honorary member of the rat family.
It's okay. It's okay. That family's corrupt, I hear. I'd rather die than be corrupt.
No, that's not... You don't understand.
And he will hold out his hands, or he has a staff in one hand. He holds out the other, and he says to him, "Observe the life cycle in action." And
you have staph infection in your hand?
Before him will coming out of the ground is a stalk, like a big heavy stalk of a mushroom, and then it falls right down onto this open square that doesn't contain any of my allies.
Nice. Good aim.
When that's an area spell, perfect.
Nice.
Right there. So the Schlorp McGee over there is going to have to make a reflex save.
Reflex save, eh? I wonder if I put the saves in for these actors. I'm going to guess I didn't, so I'm just going to do it manually. Uh, 23.
23 will be a success. So half damage. So 14 bludgeoning damage halved would be 7. Unless they have any resistances and stuff.
It will take more damage than that because it is area damage.
Behold the power of the life creation, death and decay. And he will cede the rest of his turn. Well, his turn is over, but after you.
All right, that will bring us to the stoned swarm, because of course it does. It's going to spend 2 actions just beeping on over to the other 2 friendos in the room, and then 1 more action to slurp on all of you. So I need fortitude saves from our Ratman and our Moralman.
No! No! My father, Thomas Twain, not father, just man I respect, always said, be wary of a fight that begins with a slurp. You said reflex?
Fortitude.
How dare you? How dare you slurp on the priest of the great spore? I have a 22.
22 saves.
18.
18 fails. So that is 7 bludgeoning damage and 3 for Mori.
All right.
The monks of Sun Wukong trained me, but that hurt like a...
All right, Rosgar is up.
All right. Well, you said clumsy while I remain sharing a square with these schlurpers?
Yeah, while you're in Blorb Town.
Okay. Then I will step away to be out of Blorb Town. For the first action, I am not designed to fight swarms. This is silly. I'm a horse person. Ruzgar will enter hampering stance. And that will make it difficult for enemies to move past him. While he's in this stance, squares in a 5-foot emanation are difficult terrain for enemies.
Ooh.
And then the Schlorpo to the east that's got, I almost called them hot ones, flaming hot in its ness. He will just make a strike with his final action, swinging down the lance for a 25.
25 will hit.
Okay. Not too bad. 17. I imagine not all of that's going to go through, but 17.
What type of damage? That's piercing?
Yeah, good old magical piercing.
Alright, it won't all go through, but some of it does.
I'll take it. And that's his turn.
All right. Flamin' Hot is gonna first take a step backwards out of this thing so I can get rid of the clumsy. Then he's gonna... You almost see like... It looks like there's eyes squinting inside his mouth, but that clearly isn't happening. But he is going to focus on this thing and hunt prey. So, let's see, do I drag the effect onto the monster or onto me?
I believe it's you.
Drag it onto myself? Okay. Do it. There we go. Target a token by mouse hovering over and pressing T. Press escape to cancel. I'm not trying to... Oh, I see. I drag it onto me and then I target him. I see. There we go. I have it twice. Let me get rid of one of those. Okay. So that's second action and final action. He's just going to swing at it with a bastard sword. So say 23.
23 hits.
Right. And I'm sure this thing is super weak to slashing damage. That is 8 points of damage as he just goes and swings at it.
All right, that all seems to go through.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
That'll bring us to the Ratman.
I'm truly impressed by the ingenuity of probably my 7th or 8th most important rival, Mudface. By choosing to employ swarms, he's rendered me virtually completely ineffective due to my reliance on precision damage.
Oh, no.
What a tactical genius. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do anything. Can I have Dirty Trick? Can you target a swarm with Dirty Trick?
I thought Dirty Trick is like you're messing with their equipment.
Yeah, I mean that's the flavor of it. Is you
That
you
is
hook
the
a
flavor,
foe's
yeah.
bootlaces together, pull their hat over their eyes, loosen their
I
belt.
mean, it is a swarm made out of a bunch of random pieces of junk, so it seems like it can maybe work for
Yeah, I
it.
mean, I don't see anything that says you would be immune to it.
You just have to have a free hand and be within melee reach of an opponent. It doesn't say the opponent has to be humanoid or anything.
Okay, awesome. Well, I think first action, I'm going to try to intimidate it. You can intimidate swarms, right?
Maybe.
They're not immune to everything.
Unless they're mindless, it could be. Then if they're mindless, then it'd be not. It'd be. You won't find out till you
Well,
try.
We'll learn by trying. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he, being, surrounded in this swarm, almost like the bats swirling around a certain superhero in a certain movie. He is trying to get a pinpoint on any of the components of this swarm around him. Confounded, not knowing what to do, turns to Maury and says, "Have we tried chemicals? Where are the drugs?"
If it's drugs you want, I got just the thing. But that movie you were
things up.
that movie you were talking about, that's the Kate Beckinsale movie, right?
I don't believe so, but we'll talk about that later. And I'm gonna try and intimidate from that.
That was really I'm scared.
20. Probably not gonna do it.
Unfortunately, the blobs seem unmoved.
Okay, I figured. All right, and then we will try Dirty Trick. Pop it up there.
He was
Thievery.
almost terrifying.
It's hard to gauge. I mean, I feel like they might be terrified, but they're a swarm. How do you read the emotions? 19. I'm just rolling 8s over and over again. I'm assuming a 19 is not gonna.
The
It'd be
reflex
against
DC
their reflex
is
DC, right?
10 plus their reflex save.
Yeah, 10 plus their reflex save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clumsy.
Ooh.
Not very reflexive.
Yeah,
What
swarms.
now? I'm sorry, you cut out.
Swarms are known to be very
that was
agile.
Yeah, it's not very agile, so that was successful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a success? Awesome. Okay. Well then, if it's just a success, not a critical success, it'll be clumsy for 1 round. But I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, just for fun, we'll swing on it, even though I have a sneaking suspicion that's going to be a waste of time. Oh no, I guess technically I need to draw my whip, so I'll do that with my third action. And that's my very effective, very cinematic, cool, kind of turn there.
All right, they're very affected. Top of round 2, the respectful Proog Swarm needs to make a decision on who it's going to schlorp towards, because it's got all sorts of options here, and they both
And-
stabbed it.
And the 5 feet around the centaur, that's difficult terrain, right, Jeff?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so that will affect Maury too, since he was adjacent. Okay, good to know.
All right, I'm gonna roll a d6 to see who it's gonna slurp towards. 1, 2, Flamin' Hot, 3, 4, Rusgar, and 5, 6, Maury. I guess I can't really get Maury, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, Flamin' Hot, 4, 5, 6, Rusgar. Because you can't have 2 swarms in the same square, I don't think. It's gonna slurp through difficult terrain over onto the big centerman.
It's going to try. As it leaves a square within my reach, I shout, "Not so fast," and will make a melee strike against it.
That's mean.
Yep. And I will make mine as soon as they're done with theirs.
So looks like a 21 will hit.
Sure does.
That means, I guess it probably won't matter, but its movement speed is reduced by 10 for the rest of this triggering movement. It was probably just coming up to me, but I got a free hit on it for a 14 points of damage.
All right. Some of that goes through.
And as it slurps towards him, it will also trigger Flaming Hot's reactive strike because it's moving away. So he is just gonna smack at it again with his sword. Get a 33.
33 will hit. It can't be crit on account of being blobs and stuff, but still.
Yeah.
Mudface thought of everything.
9 damage.
It can still be affected by any crit effects that you might have. So if you have any like
That's
crit
true.
specialization or anything, it'll still be impacted
No,
by that.
I do not. Yeah. Do not have crit specialization on here. On my bastard sword.
All right. Fortitude save time for Rosgar.
At least your sword's not an orphan sword.
Wow. 21.
So close, but that is a fail. So that
Boo.
15 more slurp damage. And,
Oh.
and then
You guys, that was really impressive. Have you considered fighting crime?
and then a reflex save to avoid, clumsiness.
Ooh, natural 20.
You were not clumsy.
Nice.
I've got to get him in the rat family.
He's already got 4 legs.
All
That's
right.
true.
Maury,
Well, there's a lot of room after my 17 brothers and sisters were murdered.
you guys, that's a big family, but I suppose you are Misoki, so very fruitful. Maury is stuck in that difficult terrain of his centaur companion, who is pounding the hoofs and very clackety 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 like Monty Python. That's all he hears is the Monty Python coconuts. So he can't step. He's going to stride through the swarm, batting away all the objects that are flying and crawling around him. I told you before that dead wood feeds the network, the mycelium network, and now you are also going to feed that mycelium network. And we're just going to cast Timber again. It seemed to work last time, so
That was pretty badass. What you said there. It's a good line. Just saying.
right there. Whoa, nope, I can't do that.
Looks like it's only difficult terrain
Yeah,
for
can you-
enemies.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Okay, well, from there and right there. So I need 6 reflex saves from both of them. Ooh.
Ooh, nice. One
Yeah,
fail.
looks like
One
the
fail.
respectful swarm is a failure.
That was some terrible damage rolls. 4d4. I rolled a 1, a 1, a 3, and a 4.
Oof.
So, Mr. Respectful is going to take full damage, and the stoned one, he must. That's what happens when you have too many of my mushrooms. He'll take half.
I have got to recruit you into the rat families just so that Venom Ivy can't get hold of you.
And that he will pass his turn.
All right. Well,
Venom Ivy.
the stone swarm here is not impressed by having things dropped on it. Or, I mean, a few of the little blobos got popped, but there's always more blobos. So they're just going to slurp all over you. I need some fortitude saves from Ratman and Mori.
Fortitude. Oh, that's a bad roll. I don't think I'm going to. Oh my god, maybe I should have. So I'm guessing that's a 17 is a fail, correct?
17 is indeed a fail. It's not a critical fail.
Okay. I guess
So-
I'll take that full damage.
What about a 28?
28's a pass, so half damage.
Dang it.
Yeah. I need to start playing it like a support. And keep an eye on how our allies are working.
Well, what this thing's gonna do now is it's gonna just slurp away a little bit, and as it goes, it's gonna leave a blob behind.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's just a little one of those oozes got left behind, like broken off the what's it called? You know, the old what's it called?
Is it laying eggs? Like a penguin?
Yeah, basically.
Or I suppose any species of bird, but
It's mitosis.
And this little
Oh, that's yours.
this little blobby guy is with his mitosis. He's gonna try to slap the Ratman.
your toes is what? Oh, and it gets interrupted.
I'm so good at Foundry. Does an 18 hit Ratman's AC?
It does not.
All right, well, let's see. Neither of you is medium, huh?
No, we're
I
both
am-
small. We're both small.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess it's just gonna try to slap a little bit more. It's gonna try to slap Mori this time with some. Map does a 9 hit?
No.
All right,
No,
well,
sorry about that.
pseudopod going at the Ratman. How about a -1?
You know what? Actually, it once it goes into the negatives, it becomes, like it's like it's circular.
you're
It comes
circling.
back around to crit.
Yeah.
That is,
It's
that's
just
a-
like it's like
no.
it's like Gandhi in Civilization 2.
I was about to say it loops around and makes Gandhi nuke you.
Yeah. You know what? That's what I like about you guys is an out of nowhere civilization joke. I am the perfect target audience for that one.
we have a
I
very
need to play some
specific type,
Civ.
and those are the people that have gotten Gandhi to nuke them.
I need to go play some more Shoshone. That's my go-to on Civ 6.
All right, Rosgar's up.
Okay, y'all smart folk. I don't see that a swarm can't be shoved.
Yeah, I don't think it's immune to shoving.
I think the only thing that would is if there's something in there about targeting an individual creature. Like, because that's how swarm mind works. Like, swarm mind is like, it can't be that if your spell is targeting, like, I can't use daze on a swarm because daze targets a creature, and a swarm is a conglomeration of creatures. I have no idea.
I'm seeing
that's an edge case. That's an edge case.
What I'm seeing is that you can. Yeah. Wait, no. Now, that's the fallibility of the internet. It's like you'll just get conflicting things back and forth.
Archives of
you can't grapple, can't prone, but doesn't say can't be shoved.
Archives of Nethys says shove, you push a creature away from you.
All right. Fine, just make enemies that all of us love, Sam.
Well, I can't help it. I didn't make these. I mean, I did actually make them.
It's one of those that's like, it makes sense if they can occupy your space,
Yeah.
As much as I love pursuing justice, I am forced to reconsider some of my life choices in this very moment because at the last minute, I pivoted into the career of being the Rat Man, away from a potentially lucrative career as a sorcerer, which is what I fully planned on doing.
Wow. I like all the lore. Ruzgar is going to then, I guess, step and out of the swarm. And let's see, I can't trip you, can't shove you. I don't do full damage to you. Really good time all around. Step, a single strike. Seems like a 19 might hit.
19 will hit.
For hot 12. And then if I can hit with a 19, then I feel like I have a decent chance of hitting a map. So might as well swing again. Yeah, 21. For another 14.
All right. This one's getting down there.
That does it. Gotta get up to get down.
You do have to get up to get down.
All right.
Get up, get
Flamin'.
down.
Gotta get up to get down. Flamin' Hot is gonna, without getting any closer to this thing, first action is going to do swap hands. So you see him kind of lower down the pair of arms that's holding the bastard sword and a shield, and lifts up his bottommost pair of arms, which are holding a pair of pistols, and is just going to shoot this thing.
No guns.
So he's going to fire with a double barrel pistol.
All right, I guess you can use the guns.
And with a flintlock pistol after. 1 point of damage. Awesome.
Nice.
I was thinking like, oh, these have deadly D8, and then I remembered it can't be crit, so it doesn't matter if they have deadly.
The way that guns work in Pathfinder, it frustrates me to no end. Because it's like, crit and you're golden. Don't crit and you feel like doo-doo.
Well, no, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, this thing's a giant ooze. It's got terrible AC. I'm going to crit, no problem. Then I remembered, oh, wait, it's an ooze, so I can't. So critting doesn't matter. So that's 3 points of damage.
Unfortunately, that's all piercing. It doesn't seem to go through.
Has concussive, so if it has a weakness to bludgeoning, it would take the bludgeoning.
It would still work. Yeah, it would take the bludgeoning instead.
Unfortunately, it also resists bludgeoning.
Doesn't take bludgeoning. Yeah, so the bullets just like bounce off of these little pieces of things. He goes, that didn't work like I thought it would. I'll try something else next time. That would be his turn.
All right. Ratman, you're up.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na, Rat Man.
All right. Oh, actually. Man, Sorry, I'm like locked in my thoughts. I was like frozen up for a second. I don't know. Which one did I dirty trick last time? Do you know?
The stone.
The one on the bottom.
The southernmost one?
Yeah.
Yep.
But that didn't do anything, really. I don't know. We're just gonna freaking attack these things, I guess. But I don't need to move to do that because Ratman is wielding a whip. And so it has some range to it.
Oh, yeah. Do your best, Devo.
Well, a problem has slurped along. Why is it? Oh, my lord. I'm not in actions. There we go. Alright, come on, whip. Ooh, 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Alright, that's 12 damage.
Some of that goes through.
Yeah, I figured all of it wouldn't. But something's better than nothing. Especially when it comes to living family members. And we will... You know what? I have a panache. No, I'll save it for next time. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna try to attack again. That's 16. That is a miss. I am going to take a step, just reposition a little bit, and get on the other side of Maury. Put my him between myself and the little ooze penguin egg thing. I'm not running away. I'm repositioning for justice. To then further set up the possibility of vengeance. And that's my turn.
All right. The respectful swarm learned its lesson going closer to the centerman and is going to go the other way towards Flamin' Hot.
Not so fast.
Oh, no. You can't win
Yeah,
no
you
matter
still
where it
moved at
goes.
That's
I was
the
going
plan.
to say it's between two people who have reactive strikes.
Oh no!
Natural one.
Stop rolling like Jeff.
I can't.
Do you want to use your hero point?
Nope.
But this fight's gonna be the whole thing at the rate we're going.
There's a chance.
All right. Well, it slurps away, none the wiser, and I need a.
Do we have hero points?
Yeah, everybody's got a hero point.
Okay.
And I need a fortitude save out of Flamin' Hot.
I rolled a 3.
That'll be 12 bludgeoning damage as the blobs bounce on your face, and then a reflex save.
I'm an expert in these. Why am I rolling so garbage? Hey, that's probably a save.
Hey, you're not clumsy. All right. Maury.
All right. Maury is going to take a look around at his allies. How are folks looking?
I'm at about half.
All right.
Dark and brooding.
Well, how about how you feeling, hit points wise?
Traumatized by losing my 17 brothers and sisters and both my parents. Well, actually, my dad did survive. That's, I'm not a strict adherent to the canon. I am at 63.
Okay.
So I've only taken one decent hit.
And how about Centerman?
Imagine a box of 88 donuts, and if you took 24 of those donuts out of that box, it would represent how much health Ruzgar has.
All right. So the multi-armed buddy is the one that's looking the most in distress.
Yeah.
You hold still. I'm on my
Yes.
way. Okay, I guess he's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to take two stride actions, sliding right between the two blobs of mechanical parts, and then will reach into his satchel and pull out a very large, flattened, dried mushroom. He's like, wait, where are you bleeding? Just put this on there, but don't ingest it. Just leave it on there. And we'll do some battle medicine. But I can roll nature. And I have assurance, so I actually don't need to roll. I have assurance
Nice.
nature. So the standard battle medicine will be... okay... treat wounds for 2d8. There you go.
Nice.
10 healing points. And let the spores do their job. See, you look better already.
Yeah. Okay. This isn't gonna like grow inside me or anything.
No. Don't. You heard of penicillin? That was a mushroom, right? And it healed a lot of people.
Is it like if you swallow a watermelon seed?
That's a myth that the government wants you to believe.
Watermelon seeds are a myth?
It happened. I saw that episode of Rugrats. It happened.
What have I been eating?
Right,
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
The stone swarm, I think, is gonna... I don't think it likes it here. It's gonna kind of scoot 5 feet to the north. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's just gonna start scooting its way up those ropes.
Just remember, the squares around Ruzgar are still difficult terrain.
Alright, well then it couldn't get very far, even with all 3 actions, but it's over on those ropes.
We got him on the ropes,
So we
guys.
got him on the ropes. Yeah.
Oh. But now it's time for the little left behind ooze that's very upset because it's been left behind to try to slap a centaur with its mighty goop arms. 16.
I think Ratman knows how you feel, little ooze. Being left behind by your parents.
Don't bring up parents.
That's a fail.
All right. Well, with its remaining 2 actions, where is its stealth score here? It is going to scoot into your square. And what's your perception DC?
20.
It has disappeared into your pockets or fur or something.
What?
It's gone. You can't find the little blob guy. It's probably fine.
Oh, it is gonna do the watermelon seed thing.
Oh,
And you're up. There's a blob on you somewhere. probably fun.
Was,
Great.
wasn't that a song? The Watermelon Crawl.
Yep.
That-
If you drink, don't drive.
I don't have a Ratman joke for that, but yes, that is an absolute ridiculous Southern banger.
From 1996.
Do the watermelon crawl. Yeah.
Ridiculous
Man.
Southern Banger was my nickname in college.
Was it?
And Ruzgar will step up to this swarm that's trying to get away and try and strike it down. Otherwise, Garritt dies and Brian is over.
Oh no.
Oh, if only you could be crit. However, I do have a crit specialization, so you're going to take regular damage and become clumsy.
Whoa.
Clumsy
is
1.
the status effect of the fight here.
Yeah. Is it still up?
It is still up.
Well, I will attempt to finish it. Hitting again for, again, only 11 damage.
Alright. This one has taken less of a beating than its compatriot, so it's still kicking.
Wait, is Garritt is he kind of like you guys' butler?
I just met him for the first time today.
Okay. But we should still protect him for justice, I suppose. If he was your
And-
butler, that's a bond that can't be broken, and I would
For
throw my
justice,
life.
for justice and for vengeance.
He's also the guy that's paying us, so that's probably another good reason to protect him.
I suppose that makes sense too.
Well, I'm rich, so I'm not really worried about that.
Flamin' Hot, first action is going to switch hands again to the middle set of hands. And then is going to use the double slice action. And attack this thing twice and get to use the highest BAB for both of them. Those both hit, and I don't think this thing will have anything that resists what I'm hitting him with. I'm just doing slashing, but if it does, you'll only take the resistance out of the total, not out of each individual one.
15 total.
Yep, 15 total damage.
Alright, this one's looking very hurt.
It's still up. Well, that's all three moves because I had to switch hands. So that's Flamin' Hot's turn.
Alright, Ratman, they're running away from you. Clearly, you've got them on the ropes.
It's time to finish this. And Ratman, now I'm pronouncing it like you. It's Ratman. But he pulls a dagger from his belt, whip still in hand, and he's going to throw his dagger at the one nearest. Now, I am a very particular kind of swashbuckler. I have the, what's it called?
Yeah.
Not disarming flare.
That ranged weapon. The thrown
Flying-
weapon one.
Yeah, it's flying something.
Flying blade, right?
Flying blade, yeah, I have flying blade, so I can still get my, all your finishers and everything you can do with thrown weapons. So I want to. Now bear with me because I have not played Swashbuckler. Do you have to do a strike and then do your finisher, or can you do it anytime you have panache?
I don't know.
So you You declare it as your finisher,
from
and if you hit, you get your full finisher effect and damage, and if you miss, then you
it's
but I
like
don't have to
usually
like,
half or something like
you
that.
don't have to do it as you. Yeah, that would make sense because you'd be doing it at a lower BAB. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. He one action draws a dagger. He's gonna use a confident finisher on the. You know what? I actually want to move 2 spaces to the right, draw the dagger, and try to hit the one going up the ropes with a confident finisher. Sorry, I know that's way longer than that had to take. So you make an incredibly graceful attack, piercing your foe's defenses. If I fail, half of my precise strike damage will be dealt to the target. If I don't, I get okay. I don't know. We're just gonna roll.
Yeah, so it's like if you fail, you'll still do some damage.
Yeah, you get conciliatory damage.
Basically, yeah. And I can only imagine that your daggers are in the shape of a rat head, like a silhouette of a rat head.
They're not actually daggers. They're ratarangs. Yeah. Okay, 16.
Even with that -6 range penalty.
Yeah.
16. Does it hit? Yeah, it does hit.
It says it does.
Yeah, because it's clumsy.
Because it's clumsy.
Oh, synergy.
Okay, but I feel like I'm not getting all the damage that I should.
You got to toggle the precise strike on top of the actions tab.
Well, it has finisher confident, but the ability to toggle it's like grayed out.
Oh, weird.
I
Oh,
don't
because
know
I
why
don't I think your character sheet doesn't recognize that you have panache.
Oh, well, how do I give myself panache? Because I do have one. I got one at the beginning.
At the start of the combat, yeah. You might have to like add it somewhere on the sheet.
If you go through the compendium and search for panache, you should be able to drag the effect of panache onto
Oh, and
yourself.
drag it onto your token. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to bog us down further, but
No, you're
I've
good.
never played a swashbuckler.
You're good, man.
Here we are. Effect panache.
I have like 3 swashbucklers on my path builder.
I'm not GM. I can't do that. I just grabbed it and tried to drag it onto you, but I can't do it because I'm the player.
Is it in other effects?
If you just go into compendium and just type it at the top, it'll bring it up.
Yeah, so on your like
Just go into the
toolbar,
browser.
Yeah.
the compendium packs is right above the gears.
Yeah, it's a little symbol. It looks like a book on the far right of the screen. Below the music notes and above the gears.
Yeah, like I know where the compendium tab
okay.
is. Like, do I need to like open compendium browser at the bottom or go into?
Nope. If you
tabs?
just go at the very top where it says search compendium packs and just type panache, it'll come up.
Oh, the search bar was just
Yeah.
I was blind to it. Okay.
And you want the third one down, the effect panache.
There we go. Goodness. Aha, I have panache. Panache.
It's my favorite brand of tiramisu.
It's panache. Okay, but now do I need
Also,
to? Do I have to re-roll?
I would say your thing is also you want to make sure that you have versatile slashing on for your thing because piercing, I don't think it's going to do anything to it for your dagger.
Is the dagger versatile?
Yeah,
Yes, it is. Okay.
It says it is, yeah.
Yeah, well, Ratman would know that, and it would be
Would know,
slash,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Of course.
Now, do I need to roll it again? Because so it'll.
If you
like-
roll the damage again, will it?
You should be able
That's
to
what I'm
toggle it on
wondering.
now.
It's like, do I need to re-roll the whole attack, or just will it
No, I
calculate
think just-
now that
Well,
I
will
have
it let you
Just,
take the damage, Sam, from that, or will it stop you because your guy
I
can't
can
take?
do whatever I want.
Like if you. Okay, yeah. So you should be able to just take it as though he had done it.
I do what I
Because
want.
I also had forgotten to swap it on my main gauche, and
Oh, I see.
It-
If I open damage roll, I can toggle on precise strike.
Yeah, because you should get more than that.
There we go.
Much
But
better.
it's substantial.
Okay, with the precise strike,
yeah.
15 slashing damage to the one going up the rope.
That was a bunch more. Okay, now it's looking a little hurt.
And the dagger, or actually the Ratarang, he flings it and it spins slowly and cinematically, and goes through and shears some of the components of the swarm off, and then boomerangs back to his hand. I have the returning rune on the
Nice.
dagger
So it's
to make it. I was committed to the bit to make it a Ratarang, you know.
I should have played a Tengu named Rick Dason
Next time.
next time.
Is that
All right, that's it.
all right?
Yep. I moved. I drew the dagger. I did precise strike. That's my turn.
All right. Well, respectfully, this Prug Swarm. Oh no, I said what it's called, and no one had any idea.
You had already said it.
Yeah, probably like 17 or more times.
Yeah, several times.
I've also just
Yeah.
been completely ignoring the name in the encounter tracker.
Yeah, no one could see that. It's all kayfabe.
Yeah, Ratman says, I'd be real mad about this if I could read.
It's gonna flop on over just so it can get Mr. Moral and Mr. Flamin' Hot together, or in one schlorp, and then I need fortitude saves. From both.
Oh, come on. Another 3 on the
Just
fortitude.
can't buy a save.
You got a hero
Look
point.
at that. Look at that. 17 plus 12 is 29.
All right, so 8 damage for Mori and the full 16 for Flamin' Hot.
Oh,
And then,
that
of course-
wasn't a crit success.
I'm just saying, you do have a hero point, and it's a one shot, so
Yeah.
use that thing before you lose it.
Yeah, I'm trying to click to reroll. For some reason, my right click isn't doing anything in there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure I must have broken something at some point.
Okay. Well, I'll just reroll manually and remove a hero point from my sheet.
Well, the 22 does save.
Hey, I think that's a save that time.
Yep. Finally. But we got to follow that up with a reflex save from both of you against clumsiness.
It's precisely what clerics are known for.
There we go. 18 on the die that time.
15 on the die for 25.
All right, you're both fine. Nothing to worry about. And Maury's up.
All right. Maury's up. Let's take a look here. I think it's been working so well. So he is going to stride away to be a caddy corner to this Prug swarm, and then once again summon up a stalk of fungus from the ground and then drop it on the said swarm for a DC 21 reflex save.
Which one is which one are you hitting?
The one he's adjacent to.
Yeah, the one he just walked out of.
All right, how about a 15?
Ooh, nice.
15's a fail. So that big like stalk of fungus just falls down for 13 bludgeoning damage.
It crushes the last of the blobs there and splatters the respectful Prug swarm.
I told you, this is exactly what the mycelium has been waiting for. Decomposition is just healing for the soil.
The stone-proof swarm is going to slurp on down now that it's being chased. And need a fortitude save from Rusgar.
Well, as it tries to move, I will strike it.
It's never allowed to just move.
No, it's super not. 30. Somehow I untargeted it.
Oh, 30 does.
So that would be a crit, if it could be crit. Because it's a critical strike success, even though it can't be crit, I would think it still disrupts its movement.
It should, yeah.
Oh, dang.
So you have to
Yeah,
spend
because it
another
takes
action.
secondary effects, and that's a secondary effect.
Yeah. So you'll
Same
take
as like your specialization.
take that 14 damage minus, blah blah blah, and then you have to use a whole nother action to move.
All right. Well, it's going to move. It's going to use another action to move.
That's fair.
And then it's going to use an action to slurp around on your head. I need a fortitude save.
How dare you do what I just told you to do?
25.
That's the pass, so you're going to take half of 20. Good damage roll, so 10 for you. Good thing you saved.
Yikes.
Oh, I forgot to take my half on my save.
Oofta.
What's that?
Oofta.
And your prize is that it's now your turn.
Okay, I like prizes. I don't love that there's an invisible Lorbo somewhere on my person and a swarm of Lorbos all swarming around. So
Yeah, at some point, you're going to pull a sword out, and it's going to be that thing.
it's totally going to be that thing. I'll stride away from it and I guess keep trying to murderize it. Looks like a 24 will hit for 15 minus a bunch. Still up.
Yeah.
Fine. Hit. Got you again. That clumsy should have only been for a round, so I think it's not clumsy anymore.
Well, but did
Did you
it get
crit
it
it
again
again
because
a
you had
second
another
ago?
crit?
Did crit it again. Sweet sassy Molassie. You're right. Then take another 14.
Oh, well, a subset of 14, but still.
All right.
Okay, flaming hot.
Whoops. That is going to have the wrong thing selected.
Coming in
I'm
hot.
gonna step forward, and once again gonna do a double slice. So first with the machete, critical failure, awesome. And then with the main gouge, 28. Hey, that one hit. 7 slashing.
All right. Ratman.
How's Rusgar? How's your health looking?
Rusgar is 34 donuts short of a full box of donuts.
Okay. I don't have another panache. I'd have to do something real dangerous to get one. But I'm just gonna throw the returning dagger at this Joker, the one remaining. That's a 27.
That'll
Critical hit.
It's a crit if you have any specialization or secondary effects.
Would it say it on it?
It will say when you roll the damage. It'll say the critical specialization effect will pop.
But it's just
Yeah,
normal
it'll show up in the
damage,
chat
right?
if that's
Because it's immune to getting the double damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like weapon expertise at 5.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. So 4 damage.
All right.
And then Ratman is
Oh.
gonna move up.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, You do get the level 5 swashbuckler. You've dedicated yourself to learning. Your proficiency ranks for simple, martial, and unarmed go to expert, and you gain the crit specialization effect of all weapons for which you have expert proficiency. So you should. Which a knife effect is 1d6 persistent bleed damage if this thing can bleed.
Are they immune to bleed damage?
Yeah, they're immune to bleed.
Of course.
Yeah.
They would.
I tried. Nobody makes Ruzgar bleed Ruzgar's own blood. So I throw the Ratarang into the swarm, knock a few bits of it off or whatever. And then now the thing is, I'm trying, Ratman's trying to help out and fight crime here. But he's also made it pretty clear he is recruiting for the Rat family. And so in that sense, he is going to spend an action to move up to Ruzgar and then spend an action to battle medicine, because I do have battle medicine.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yep. Boom. Battle medicine. Retarget you. Okay, just roll medicine. A medicine.
My favorite
Now,
brand
I'm not
of
the best in
cappuccino.
the world, but 24 ought to do it. So is that 2d8 for
Yeah, for the
wounds?
DC
For the success?
regular.
A success
DC.
is 2d8, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good deal. 10 healing to Ruzgar.
Ah, thank you.
That's
Gotta
the
keep
same.
you guys alive if you're gonna be part of the Bat family, or Rat family, not Bat. I hate bats.
That's the same. That's the same amount that my mycelium took care of this flaming hot guy.
You see, we're linked up. It's like we already know each other. We're completing each other's.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Exactly. That's my turn. God.
All right, Maury.
All right.
Bless up.
All right. I didn't realize I was going to get as much mileage out of my gnome ancestry innate cantrip, but let's do timber again. All right. Once more.
It's honestly the best thing we have against these guys.
A stalk of fungus comes down, and ooh, this one looks like it dodges out of the way a little bit.
Timberwood, that timber's gonna roll. I probably got
Still
the
smashes
one
a bunch
word
of
that
blobs.
wrong.
Yeah, so that was
Thanks to its weakness.
yeah, that was a 11 for the viewers and listeners. That was 11 on the bludgeoning damage. But a
Nice.
success. We'll take 5, potentially with any weakness. We'll see.
Is our GM frozen up?
Oh,
Am I frozen? Everybody was breaking up for a minute there. We good? Can you hear me?
I don't know that
Nope.
it's everyone that's breaking up.
Yeah. Oh, you're back.
Oh,
Well,
you're
you
back. Oh, no, you're froze again.
yes, that was the song we just sang. It was from that movie.
Yeah.
All right,
Let
everything
it
looks
go.
better now, suddenly.
Let it go.
Just a little bit of a fixer-upper.
Can you hear me now?
You know what? I'll come out and say it.
I can't
As
hear you.
Disney movies go, Frozen, super overrated.
I do prefer Moana. Like
I
that's
prefer
that's
about 25 other movies. The Lion King in particular.
Hercules.
How long been a fan of
Hercules.
Treasure Planet?
The
Hercules.
Great Mouse Detective is obviously top, you know.
I thought you would have said The Incredibles.
You're good.
You're good, Sam.
All right. The Stoned Prug Swarm. Let's see. It's got choices basically right or left here. We're gonna say odds left, evens right. What is it gonna be?
Oh, Ratatouille. Sorry.
Also, The Rescuers.
Yeah,
The
Rescuers.
Rescuers Down Under.
No,
That
the first
movie
one only.
is so good, but it terrified me as a little kid.
Yeah.
It didn't scar me even a little bit. I have no trauma whatsoever.
I like the big bird.
Vengeance.
The Stoned Prug Swarm is going to head 10 feet to its southwest there to envelop Rosgar and the Ratman if that
No, don't hit me. I'm an orphan.
provokes several attacks of opportunity.
I do hit it for 12.
All right. Some of that goes
Oh, and I get one too. Let's see. Swing my machete. Oops, I do not have him targeted, but
That's a crit, though.
32.
Dang.
Yeah, that is a crit, and I do actually get my crit specialization. I forgot because I'm a fighter, I have sword mastery. So it is considered off guard because of that. And 7 damage.
All right. It's still up, but just barely.
Ugh.
I need fortitude saves from Rosgar and Ratman.
No, I failed.
How about
28.
28 is a pass. 14 is the full damage, so 7 half. And then, of course, the reflex save to follow.
Oh, yep,
No.
I'm clumsy.
Do I need a reflex save as well?
Yeah, it's a separate action.
What if I don't want to?
You can choose to fail.
Yeah.
It's
Natural
You
one.
really didn't want
it's
to.
like
Um,
wow. It's like you planned it.
I accept my fate.
is this worth a hero point?
No.
Be clumsy,
Probably not.
clumsy
It's just
too.
clumsy one.
No.
Okay.
All right, Rosgar's up.
All right. Step out of the schlorp. Drop the clumsy. And try and finish off this goose. 17 for... Oh, such bad damage. 11.
Still up.
There we go. Now it's clumsy again as I crit it. And we'll do a so much better 13, which is totally enough.
That is. Yes, that is thankfully, mercifully enough to finish off the Prug Swarm and end the encounter.
Whew. Is it over?
Oh, thank
'Cause
God.
I feel like there's a blorbo that's now part of me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's something on me. There's something on me. Can I look for the blorbo?
Yeah, if you want, you can seek the blorbo.
I tried to seek a
The
blorbo.
one that looked like a TV was all squishy, so maybe try to squish all your stuff you're holding and see if anything squishes.
Everybody gather round here. And he's going to pull out one of those puff mushrooms and smash it to create a cloud of spores. I'm just it's continual recovery, treat wounds.
They're the drugs.
Rosgar is unable to find the blob. Maybe it's gone.
Rosgar, I have a question.
Yep.
Do you have, like, 2 belly buttons?
No, sadly just the one.
You had to think about the biology of centaurs.
Well, what I was thinking of was, do I say that's a really personal question, or do I just answer it?
Okay, so ward medic at this level, I think it's only 2 targets, so somebody else can take that 16, and then I'll have to roll
take it.
again.
Notably, while you all are healing each other, the walls that were coated in identical panels now mostly just look like walls. I've sort of drawn boxes over most of the panels. There is still one wooden panel with buttons left that appears like it wasn't a blob. Maybe it was actually wood.
I seek again for a 25 this time.
You're able
Gotta
to
find that watermelon seed.
You're able to find, yeah, it looks like it's actually just a watermelon seed in your fur, but it's too squishy. The blob has sort of transformed itself to take on a different appearance. It is on your person, but now that you've found it, it is easily dispatched as a level 0 creature.
Yeah.
All right, and I have another
Cockroaches can lay eggs in your ear canal. It's
another
kind of like that.
31 for whoever wants that healing, which I think would be Rusgar. He's the most. He's down 22.
Still down 22, so that'd be perfect. That'd be full.
Do we want to take another 10 minutes? I can roll again. I think it would. It wouldn't.
Down 12.
Yeah, I think it'd be beneficial.
Yeah,
Oh no!
it's down 8.
I'm going to hero point that. That was a natural 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Let's do that again. No, I'm hero pointing. You don't need to take that damage.
Untake.
No, I was taking damage that I had missed taking. earlier
Oh,
when
gotcha.
It was the half damage for something I
Another
succeeded
natural 1.
Wow,
God.
they both died.
on. Are we all going to die? Is that what that
So-
means?
So this was for Ratman and Flamin' Hot. So you guys take 1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Betrayal.
The network hasn't accepted you yet into it. So that was half an
Venom
hour.
Ivy's
Promise
doing,
if
I
you were
know it.
not growing mushrooms inside our bodies.
It's half an hour. Let's take another 10 minutes. There. How about now? You feeling better now? 22 to the 2 of you.
Yes.
That was 40
Yep, I'm
minutes, Mr. GM.
I just sat down here
Alright,
for
now-
40 minutes after fighting those.
Yeah.
Only slightly longer than the blob.
Yeah, Garritt assumes we're all dead. Yeah. Flamin' Hot's gonna look at this last fake panel here that still exists and try to push a button on it.
Oh, when you push the button, you hear a clicking noise in the big metal wall as it appears to unlock. And the Zelda unlock sound plays in the air.
I think I got the door open.
We need
What's this
skills like
big-
that in the rat family.
Do we want to look at this big plant thing before we
Yeah.
leave?
Yeah, Maury.
Oh, yeah,
Maury rolled.
kryptonite over here.
I
Rolled
figured
earlier,
one of us
but I
in
don't
particular
think-
would.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, like I said, Maury rolled before that earlier, but I don't think he rolled well.
Yeah, we kind of rolled right into the fight while we were kind of got glossed over. But with the herbalism lore, since it's so specific, I think the DC's lower. Maury was able to tell that this twisted blob of plant matter appears to be a sunflower, which has grown quite out of control and mutated just from like an overexposure to some kind of energy.
I'm telling you, the government has something to do with them watermelon seeds, and now this is proven that sunflower seeds can't be trusted either.
Oh, well, this is how they get the jumbo sunflower seeds. That's got to be GMOs, you know?
I don't know what that acronym stands for, but I'll take your word for it.
It's a Galarian mutated organism.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Exactly.
That sounds about right. Yep.
Yes.
Against the machine. Against the machine.
Pot Against the Machine is property of Network Against the Machine LLC, all rights reserved. Pathfinder and the Iron Gods Adventure Path are property of Paizo Publishing. See their website for more details. Theme Against the Machine was written and performed by our own Zach. See the show notes for additional music and sound licensing. If you enjoyed the show, we encourage you to leave us a review.
Lode.